Mr. Hitler, if you think we're on the run. We are the boys who will stop your little game. We are the boys who will make you think again. 'Cause who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done? Mr. Brown goes off to town on the A21, but he comes home each evening and he's ready with his gun. So who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done?
What are you going to have, Wilson?
Well, I have toad in the hole, sir.
Think I'll try the fish and potato pie.
Yeah.
Well, we better get in the queue before the rush starts.
Yes, no, thank you, no. Could I have a piece of toad in the hole, please? Thank you.
One toad.
Thank you.
Tap.
I wonder, do you think I could have just a little bit more toad?
I'm sorry, only half a toad per portion per person. There's a war on, you know, next.
What sort of fish is it?
Snook.
Beg your pardon?
Snook.
Could I have the toad in the hole instead, please?
I wish you'd make up your mind.
Carrots and sweets.
Yes, please, yes. You're...
Next.
Fish pie, please. Oh, what sort of fish is that?
Snook.
Can I have the toad in the hole instead?
Oh, blimey, another one. Look, I'm not having this old lark. Listen, the fish pie snook. Got it? Snook. Next.
Bread pudding.
Yes, please.
With or without?
With, please.
Hey, I saw that.
I beg your pardon?
Don't you come that old lardy-dale talk with me. Put one of those bits of bread back. You know you're only allowed one. It says so up there. Don't forget there's a war on.
I'm hardly likely to forget it, am I?
And don't forget to take your dirties back to the hatch.
I always do.
Oh, no, you don't. You left your dirties on that table yesterday. I've got enough to do without clearing up your dirties.
Now, look here, please.
Go and sit down, Wilson. Making an exhibition of yourself.
Bread pudding.
No, just the custard, please.
Oh.
I have to watch my figure, you know.
I think you've got a nice figure. My friend and I think you look just like a great big teddy bear, don't we, Betty?
Oh, yes. You have a great big cuddly teddy bear.
I really think so.
Hang on. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Mannering. You got my steak ready, Doreen?
Oh, yes. Go and get Mr. Walker's steak, Betty.
Oh, coming out. Mr. Walker's steak! Oh, there you are, Mr. Walker.
Ciao, love.
What are you doing with that steak, Walker?
I'm going to eat it, aren't I?
There's 2 weeks' meat ration there. I've got toad in the hole.
You want to watch that? That can be very nasty.
Why are they serving you with a steak?
They're not. I brought it in. They cooked it for me. Oh, by the way, ladies, hang on. I've got your elastic here.
Oh.
Don't want them falling down on the job, do we? Right, just take me the tea, will you, love?
Look here, Walker. Flaunting your black market food in here, you'll get the platoon a bad name.
Yeah, look, now, just a minute, Mr. Mannering. Look, I don't want to be rude, but I'm not in uniform and I'm not on parade. And what's more, I'm a customer at your bank and I've got a deposit account with over 1,500 quid in it. So if you don't mind, I'll just have me dinner.
Mine's 1 and 2. To be exact, he's got 1,542.
Go and find another table, Pike. Under the rank and file eating with us.
Do you want some pickles, Pikey?
Yes, please, Joe. Hey, I haven't seen any of this since before the war.
Do you want some pickle, Mr. Mannering?
No, thank you. Not with toad in the hole.
It's free.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Mr. Mannering. I called round the bank, but I just missed you. I'll come to say goodbye.
Look, don't tell me you got your calling up papers at last, Jonesy. Here. Listen, give those boars hell for me, will you? And Jonesy, if you don't come back, can I have that 10 bob you borrowed?
There's no call for you to try and be funny, Joe. If you want that 10 shillings, you can have it.
I was only joking.
Sit down, Jones. Everybody's staring at you.
Well, let them stare, Mr. Manning. I wear this uniform with pride, I do.
Mr. Jones, those mothballs went in our dinner.
Well, don't shout it about. Everyone will want one.
Do sit down, Jones. Yes, showing us up.
Yes, all right, sir, all right, sir.
Where exactly are you going?
I'm going to London tonight, sir. It's the 42nd annual reunion for the veterans of the Battle of Omdurman, sir.
Really?
Yes, you know, I served in that campaign with some distinction, you know. I should have been mentioned in dispatches, but I think they ran out of paper. That was the last cavalry charge made by the British Army. I'd like to show you. It was very exciting. I showed
no.
Yeah.
Not just now, Jones, please.
Well,
no.
Hang on. What's the game?
All right, I'm only going to borrow them. You see, there were these two huge rocks, you see. Huge rocks like that. You see, like that. And General Kitchener, he was over here, and the Mad Mardi, he was over here. All of a sudden, you see, there was this great big bugle call. Like that. And all these dervishes and all that lot, they come rushing towards us, fuzzy wuzzies, and charging away like anything. And General Kitchener, he was standing on his horse there, or rather sitting on it, and he was as cool as a cucumber. And he said, "Steady, boys. Don't shoot till you see the red of their eyes."
I think he said the whites of their eyes, didn't he?
Yeah, he did say white, but he should have said red, you see, because all that dust and sand there makes your eyes red and makes there's a lot of bloodshot eyeballs, you see. You get a lot of bloodshot eyeballs in the desert. I don't mean lying around in the sand on their own. I mean when you get touched to the head, you know.
Oi, Jonesy, now. Oi, Jones, you finished with my pickle?
No, I haven't finished yet, you see. So, anyway, these dervishes and fuzzy wuzzies, they charged at us remorsefully, you see, and we kept repulsing them, and then they come at us with those great big choppers, and they were chopping off heads left, right, and centre, and there was blood everywhere, and the corpses, they were 8 foot high, they were. Oh, it was terrible. Hey, you don't have battles like that anymore, you know. No, I'm afraid they don't. Well, Mr. Manning, I'll leave you to enjoy your dinner.
You know what I'm saying, sir? I seem to have somehow lost my appetite.
Yes, so have I. We can't waste food in wartime, can we? Mr. Walker, mind if I have some of your pickle?
No, you help yourself.
Might help to make it a little more palatable.
Yes, right, yeah. Feeling all right, sir? What on earth happened to him? What is it, Walker? Something in this?
Yeah, hang on. God. I don't want to worry you, Mr. Wilson, but I think one of Jones's mothballs fell in a pickle, and I think Mr. Martin's just eating it. What?
Excuse me, do you mind if I just...
Aye. What about your dirties?
Mind what?
Go and take your dirties back to the hatch.
Just clear away, will you, please? Captain Manning, to the right. You know, downstairs.
Capitalist lackey.
Where are the boys of the old brigade who fought with us side by
Excuse me, sir. Private Fraser is outside waiting to introduce his new recruit, sir.
Bring them in, will you?
Right, sir, right. All right, Fraser, you can bring your friend in now.
Sir, I'd like to introduce Mr. George Clark. He wants to join our ranks, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Clark.
Good evening, sir.
I'd hazard a guess that you'd served in the army before, Mr. Clark.
That's correct, sir.
You know Mr. Clark well?
Aye, sir, I do that, sir.
And you've known him for some time?
Oh, aye, sir, I have that, sir.
And you say that he was a man of integrity?
And very generous, sir. He stood me several drinks in the bar at the Anchor Saturday night.
When did you first meet him?
In the bar at the Anchor last Sunday.
Well, tell us about yourself, Mr. Clark.
Well, sir. As you've guessed, sir, I've been a regular soldier all my life.
I retired about 10 years ago, and I've only been living in Wilmington-on-Sea for a few weeks.
When did you first join the army?
44 years ago, sir, 1897. A year later, in 1898, I served in the Sudan under General Kitchener at the Battle of Omdurman, sir.
Good heavens. That's a coincidence, eh?
Yes. Don't suppose you came across a Lance Corporal Jones by any chance?
You can't expect me to remember that, sir. Thousands of men took part in that battle.
Yes, I realise that. I was only joking.
I was in the Warwickshire Regiment, sir.
Yeah, well, Jones was in the Warwickshire, sir.
Yes, he was.
It was a long time ago, sir, but as a matter of fact, come to think of it, I do seem to remember one Jones. He was always a bit behind everyone else with his drill. He won a Lance Corporal, though.
That's him. He wasn't a Lance Corporal, you see.
No, he's just an ordinary private.
Just an ordinary private. Did you hear that, Mr. Mannering? Eh, the man's an imposter. He never was a Lance Corporal. Never.
All right.
I knew it.
All right. Well, we'll just have to wait till tomorrow to see if it's the same man. Now, I'd like to come about half an hour before parade, Clark, tomorrow, so that we can fit you up with the uniform. I'll just swear you in the meantime. Hand me the Bible, Wilson.
What Bible?
Bible to swear him in with.
Well, I haven't got a Bible.
I distinctly remember asking you to bring a Bible along.
No, sir. The word Bible never, ever passed your lips.
How can I swear him in without the Bible? Well, hurry up, Godfrey. There's only 20 minutes to parade.
I shan't be a minute, sir. Haven't you got a pair of braces?
Oh, I always wear a belt to keep me trousers up.
Oh, you should wear braces, you know, otherwise you're not dressed right.
If I wear braces, I certainly won't be able to dress right.
Can't you find him a better blouse than that?
It's the best I can do at the moment, sir. The customer's rather an awkward size.
Well, you'll have to alter it, that's all. Must have you smartly turned out, Clark. This is a very efficient unit.
When do I start training, sir?
Well, I'm afraid there's no time for that. You'll just have to pick it up as you go along.
Tell him this fella Clark says he knew Jones in the Sudan.
But that was back in 1800 and frozen stiff. I mean, how would he remember after all these years?
Aye, but this fella says that the Jones he knew was always a beat behind everybody else when they were drilling.
It still doesn't prove anything, Mr. Fraser.
Oh, son.
You do not look rough, Jonesy. How did the reunion of the Battle of Omdi Bum Bum go?
Omdurman.
I bet you and your mates were reliving that fighting all over again.
We had a very nice time, Joe.
You were drunk, were you? Drunk?
No, I wasn't drunk. I just had a rather convivial evening, that's all.
Well, Mr. Mannering wants to see you in his office.
Oh, right.
Hold on. Come on, boys. We don't want to miss this.
Come in.
Lance Corporal Jones to see you, sir.
All right, Fraser. I don't need you to show me in the office. Evening, sir.
Evening, Corporal. I want to introduce you to Private Clark, our new recruit.
Oh, how do you do?
Hello, Jonesy. You remember me?
No, I don't think I do.
Of course you do. 14789 Private Clark.
Oh, hello, Nobby.
Hello, mate. Long time no see, eh?
Yes, a long time.
You remember me now, don't you?
Yes, I remember you now, Nobby, yes.
Yeah, I remember you, mate. I remember you very, very well.
I think it's nearly time for the parade, sir. I'll go and fall the men in.
Right. Give me a chance to introduce Clark to the rest of the platoon. Yeah. This way, Clark.
Shut the door. Al, you see that?
See what?
I tell you, I've a kind of a notion that these two, Clark and Jones, didn't like each other very much.
You and I have an old mixer, Taffy.
Maybe, but there's something about between those two that Jones doesn't want us to know about.
Really, Mr. Fraser, I can't believe that.
Can't he? I can. There's no smoke without fire. No smoke without fire.
Where are the boys of the old brigade? Where are the lads?
Well, you see, after parade, I took this fellow Clark along for a drink. And when he had stood me a couple of pints, I came out to them directly. I says, "Tell me, what did happen between you and Jones?" He was very evasive about the whole affair, but from what I could gather, reading between the lines and putting two and two together, it seems that these two of them, they were out on patrol, and somehow they got captured. Well, Jones managed to escape, and he left this fella, Clark, in the desert to die. Mind you, there may not be any truth in it, but what I always say is, there's no smoke without fire. No smoke without fire.
Look at that lovely moon, Joe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's very nice.
What's up with you tonight?
Well, I've got a lot of things on my mind.
Oh, makes a change. You've usually only got one thing on your mind. Come on, give us a kiss.
No, wait a minute, love. There's a time and place for everything.
But this is the time and the place. Don't you love me anymore?
Yeah, of course I love you. I'm mad about you. It's just I'm worried about Jonesy. You know, I asked him straight out if there was any truth in his story about him leaving his fella in the desert, you know, leaving him in the lurch, and, well, he wouldn't say anything. He wouldn't even deny it.
Look, you going to give me a kiss or not?
Oh, yeah, well, I suppose so. I mean, I'm sitting here and
You asleep, Elizabeth? You know, I can't help thinking it would be better to sleep inside the house when there isn't a raid on. The shelter's very damp. Oh. That's no good. I can't sleep. I'm going to have a read. You know, I'm sure you'd be much more comfortable if I were on the top bunk.
Post, Mr. Jones.
Oh, thank you, Raymond. Oh. Why did you leave your friend in the desert to die? There's no room in Warmington-on-Sea for a coward. A coward like you is not even worth a whole white feather, so I'm sending you a half a one. Raymond?
Yes, Mr. Jones?
Raymond? Yeah. I want you to look after the shop for a little while. There's something I've got to do.
What's that, Mr. Jones?
Something I should have done a long time ago, boy. That's the only way. It's the only way.
Right, gentlemen. I intend to get to the bottom of this, once and for all. Now, Clark, supposing you tell us exactly what did happen between you and Jones in the desert.
Well, sir, we was on patrol and we was captured by the dervishes. They pegged me out in the sand. Jones, well, he begged for mercy. They took him with them. Somehow he managed to escape and no come back for me. He left me to die, he did. Well, I must have passed out, but I can just remember this native bending over me, going through my pockets. But when I come to, I was in hospital. That native must have saved my life, even if he did pinch me wallet.
I still find it very hard to believe that Jones would have left you to die.
But then why has he cleared off?
I'll tell you why I cleared off.
Jones, where have you been?
For Mr. Speak, sir. First of all, I'd like to thank you for having faith in me, sir. Up to now, my lips have been sealed. But now I can reveal myself in my true light and tell you what really happened. You see, sir, it all occurred a few days before the Battle of Omdurman. Private Clark and I were part of a patrol sent out by General Kitchener to find out the strength of the Mahdi's army. The patrol was under the commander, Colonel Smythe, a tall, resolute man of iron. who scarcely spoke a word. The other officer was a young, raw second lieutenant, just out of Sandhurst. He was the colonel's nephew. There was also a young cockney, Private Green. He kept our spirits up with jokes and merry quips. The sergeant was Sergeant Ironside, a nasty, coarse fellow who kept giving us the rough side of his tongue. I knew that patrol was doomed from the start. As I looked up, I could see vultures wheeling overhead, waiting to pick our bones. And then, as we rounded a corner, there was an old farker blocking our path. Turn back, said the old farker. This is written in the sand that before the sun sinks, all of you will be dead. Rubbish, said the colonel. Clear out the way, you old fool. Do not go against the will of Allah, said the old fucker. What's written in the sand is written in the sand. None of us took much notice of him as we all marched past. However, as we drew level with him, the sergeant gave him a mouthful of coarse abuse. This seemed to upset the old fucker. He said something to the sergeant in Arabic. I didn't understand what it was at the time, but later I learnt it was a curse upon us all. Well, we didn't have long to wait before the words of the farker came true. About midday, when the sun was scorching down like a great big burning brass ball, suddenly, without a word of warning, a fusillade of shots rang out.
Take cover! Take cover!
Take cover! Take cover! Take cover! I rushed over to the lieutenant and cradled him in my arms. To think of this young boy dying out here in the foreign burning desert, it was too much to bear.
Thank you, Jones. You're a good chap. It's dashed hard luck it's happening like this. I want you to promise me something.
What's that, sir?
When you get back to England, I want you to go and see my mater.
Yes, sir.
Tell her I couldn't help it.
You couldn't help what, sir?
Falling off my horse.
Keep your heads down.
Uncle Arthur.
Yes, Franklin?
In case we don't get out of this alive, something I want to ask you.
Oh, what is it?
It's about you and Mater.
Well, I'd rather you didn't ask.
I won't.
That's it, don't.
Sergeant, there's thousands of them.
Shut up. Keep your head I don't like the look of this, Colonel. That...
I think you're right, Sergeant. As soon as it's dark, I think we better send somebody for help.
Permission to speak, sir.
Oh, what is it, Jones?
I'd like to be the soldier who volunteers to go and fetch help as soon as it's dark, sir.
All right, Jones, you do that. Take that fellow, what's his name, Private Clark, with you.
Right. We managed to creep out during the night, and the next morning we were on our way for help. Little did we realise that at that moment, nasty savage eyes was watching our every move. All the time the sun was beating down on us, and we had to stop for a rest. It was then we realised our water bottles were empty. Suddenly we looked up. There was two horrible dervishes looking down at us. We were trapped, caught by the dervishes. We knew what we were in for. I was ready to take my medicine like a man, when all of a sudden, Private Clark flung himself down in the sand and grovelled and begged for mercy. I couldn't stand it. I had to look away. Those dervishes didn't know the meaning of mercy. They pegged Clark out in the sand and left him there to die. They dragged me behind them for miles. What fate was in store for me, I had no means of knowing. After hours of this torture, we stopped, and they started to cook a meal. Suddenly, one of them said something. The other pulled out a dagger. Next minute, they were at each other's throats. They fought like demons. I realised this was my chance. They weren't taking any notice of me, so I worked my way over to the fire. I burnt through the ropes, but I managed to stick it. Suddenly, one of the dervishes broke away, jumped on his horse and made off. He'd had enough. The other dervish shouted something after him. Then I remember that dervishes can't stand fire. They just can't stand it. I quickly seized a burning brand from the fire and thrust it in front of his face. The effect was amazing. He turned from a proud warrior into a gibbering idiot. His nostrils distended with fear. Then he shouted, "Umkayaka-kaka, umkayaka-kaka," which translated literally means, "Put that light out, put that light out." I made him take his robes off. I had him at my mercy. I quickly put them on over my uniform, took the horse, and before you could say knife, I was hurrying back to rescue Private Clark. When I got back, I thought Clark was a goner. I cut the ropes, took his wallet out of his tunic to send home with his personal effects. I opened it, and inside I saw something that, in spite of the heat, made my blood run cold. There was a photograph of the Colonel's lady. The Colonel, sir, was a very upstanding gentleman, but his wife was not quite so upstanding. I think that she and this Private Clark had been... I couldn't believe it. While I was kneeling there in a daze of misery, I heard a groan. Clark wasn't dead after all. Well, Mr. Mandarin, I got him on the horse, and after a nightmare journey through the desert, we came across the relief column. Well, Private Clark was taken back to headquarters, and I never saw him again until last week. And then, sir, I've got to tell you something. I kept that secret locked in my bosoms all those years. The secret that nobody knew, except Private Clark, the Colonel's lady, and myself.
Why on earth couldn't you have told us this before?
Well, I couldn't, could I, sir? While I thought there was still a chance that the Colonel's lady and the Colonel himself were still alive. That's where I've been the last 2 days. See, I went up to Somerset House, didn't I, looking through the records. And I'm happy to say that the Colonel and his good lady are now up in that great parade ground somewhere in the sky. where the breath of scandal cannot touch them, sir. And now at last I got a chance to burn these letters.
I'm sorry, Jones. Right. Now I'll deal with Clark.
I think he went outside a few minutes ago, sir.
Well, why didn't you stop him?
Well,
He's not going to get away with this, you know.
Right.
Come on, after him.
You're in a hurry, aren't you?
Did you see a man leave here about 2 minutes ago?
Yeah, he was rushing towards the station. Said he had a train to catch.
The station? Right, come on.
I shouldn't bother, mate. He gave me a message. I'm to tell you he's very sorry he's had to resign and he'll post the uniform back to you.
He can't do that.
Desertion's a serious crime, ain't it?
Yes, it is, very.
What you going to do? Put him up against the wall and shoot at him with water pistols or thrash him with a wet lettuce?
Don't push me about. Just clear off, will you?
Pike, yes, sir. Jump on a bicycle, see if you can catch him.
He's not worth bothering about, so let him go.
No, I didn't like him. My mum said never trust anybody with their eyes too close together.
The moving finger writes, and having writ moves on.
What's that got to do with it?
But I don't know, sir.
Here, come on, Jonesy. You can burn that photo and those letters now. Forget all about it. There we go, mate.
Here. What do you think you're doing? You gone raving mad? An enemy plane was sent out from miles away.
Ah, shut up.
Put that light out! Put that light out! Put it out! Put that light out!